What up guys, it's your boy Mark. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. It's gonna help your homie out. I'm over here at SOS Customs. This is the homie Oscar right here. We just met.
How you doing?
Obviously I've been referred a bunch of times over here. TJ Hunt even referred me over here. I got a lot of other cars. They do killer work. The Supra is obviously here, you guys saw last night. I'm just gonna talk to you like how I normally talk to everybody, and just kind of go over what my envision is. I know we've been talking for months about this shit, so thank you for taking me in. Well,
what I want to know is that
you could just be open, whatever. Yeah, it's all good.
Initially, we were talking about doing a color change.
Yes.
So on a newer vehicle, it's pretty simple because it's a brand new vehicle, OEM paint. It's mainly a full D trim and getting this thing ready for paint. Yeah. Now we're talking about, and I don't know what the vlog knows or not, but
they don't know the paint color.
Okay, well, I won't say the paint color.
Yeah.
But maybe doing a little bit of custom body work. I think that might be
yeah. So what these basically talking about is, you guys know I got the new wheels on the way, and I made them 1.5 inches wider than what it would be on stock fitment. So we know for a fact that it's definitely gonna stick out. Now what I was gonna do is, the wheels arrive at my shop in like 4 days. Okay. From Japan. So I'm gonna do two things. It's just the rears that are wider. The front is the same, so you don't have no body work on the front. What I was gonna do is, they're 19 by 13. So I was gonna put the 325 tires on one of them, and then change the other one to 19 by 12, and put 315s. Oh, okay. Test fit it on another Supra to see how much wider it sticks out. Pick the one that makes the most sense to me. Bring the wheels here, and then we decide. The only problem is for me, and again, this is kind of where we're gonna have to shoot. Yeah. We've been talking about this. We don't know if I want a flare. We don't know if whatever I want it metal. Yeah. So I don't know if maybe we can pull this out. Again, I don't know how much it's gonna stick out. Yeah. So that's kind of what the problem is. The
factory body can only really come out or be pulled so much. So now it comes to the thing that there's a lot of area that actually corresponds with the quarter panel. So you have the door, you have the rocker, you have the bumper. Yeah. Now the thing is, obviously we have to find something between like function and form, right? Yeah. Obviously it needs to work, but it also needs to look right. You know, it needs to look good, it needs to flow. But because we do have all these other areas that correspond, where do we actually start the wide body? Because if you push it too far back, it might be looking a little weird, goofy, I know. And my main thing is that if we're gonna do something, I have to like it as well. And if we're gonna do something custom, like what I don't want is that, oh, did you see Mark's weird wide body or BBL that he got?
Yeah. I'm not trying to get a fucking BBL on this shit. But the thing is, this is metal, this is not. Yeah. And this is metal, this is not, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, I want to try to stay away from as much fiberglass as possible, just because I'm keeping this car forever. Yeah. So I know fiberglass ends up like, I don't know if by the way, I'm ignorant when it comes to body shit, but I feel like it like cracks sometimes over time. It's more
prone, right? Because obviously this is a car that's gonna get used, right? It's not gonna be show queen. You're putting that motor in there for a reason, right? You want to get these big wheels for a reason. So 100%. Because of use and because of vibration and all that, and rocks and stuff like. Over time, fiberglass can crack. That's given, So obviously, usually we've done a lot of metal wide bodies for that reason, because we want our stuff to last. We've had.
But you can't do metal on this, right? It's got to be only on this. I mean,
we can make metal extensions and bond them to the bumper. And that's where we have to be on the same page. I could even make carbon fiber extensions and bond them to the bumper.
Here's the thing. Right now, I don't know how much wider it's gonna stick out. So I need another 5 days. I'm gonna test it on an OEM body Supra and kind of see. It may not stick out more, or it may stick out too much. I may be like, you know what, I'll just do 315s, and then it'll just be super flush. So I don't know. My goal is to keep the body the same. That's like my goal, but I need bigger meat on here. So I'm gonna test that out within a week. There's enough work to do before we get to that point. So that's the only part that I don't know, but we can go over the rest of the car if you want. Let's start with the engine bay. Okay. Should we take notes? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm gonna take notes.
You sure? Yeah. Okay. All right, this is gonna be the most detailed portion, you guys. All right, so here's the good news. Okay. I had my shop take out as much stuff as possible to avoid you guys having to do that.
Okay.
Obviously, we have to leave some things like the
Yeah.
fucking power steering rack and all that shit, the steering rack and whatever. But basically anything that's metal, I want it painted body color.
Okay.
That's basically it. I know. So body color. This is plastic, so I just basically I don't want any of plastic painted. Yeah. So metal, so painted. This part. So we tried to smooth it. We thought about smoothing it out as much as we could, but it's difficult. I know you guys use, and again, I'm fucking ignorant when it comes to this terminology, but there is something you put here, right? It's like a filler. I forgot what it's called.
You can do a couple things. Obviously, you can do a seam sealer.
Seam sealer.
You can do a seam sealer.
That's what it's called.
But sometimes you want to maybe put like a fiber, like a Marglass. It's called Marglass, which is a hybrid of fiberglass and Bondo.
Okay.
And you would smooth that out first, you know.
What I want, and same with the body shop, is this part is going to flex so much in the car. What we'd like is to put as minimal amount of material as possible to make it as smooth as possible. Okay. If you have to use more material to make it seamless, we prefer not. We prefer less material just to avoid the cracking.
Yes.
That's it over here. Okay. But as far as everything else, we smoothed it out as much as we could. All the welds here, there used to be a bunch of welds here. But yeah, just basically paint everything. Obviously, we couldn't remove this stuff like the brake booster and stuff. You guys are used to removing that stuff, right? The plastics and stuff, just remove all that. These can just be zip tied and away. I actually don't need these at all, so we can even trash them, but just for sake, just. And then we left the power terminals for the battery in case you guys want to roll up and down the window, because we just plugged the battery back in the back. But yeah, this has got to get removed too, just the plastic. Basically, just paint everything you see metal. The only thing is down there, you guys just cover that shit up, right?
We might remove it when it comes down to actually putting it in the bay, because in order to get a good proper paint job, we kind of need to get this a little bit higher.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna put the car on jack stands in the booth. We're gonna, remove that, roll that forward. All this will be off, pretty much.
Yeah, of course.
Will be off,
sure.
And then from there, we'd roll it off. It'll be in the booth a couple of days. We'd
I'm sure.
It,
yeah.
All that,
of course.
like that. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, I just basically want everything painted. I don't want anything to show the old color.
What about on the firewall? Like, do you want any of that smoothed out? Any of this stuff? Do you want to cover any of the spot welds or anything like that?
Yeah. So as far as like holes, brackets like this, we can get rid of that. You can cover up all that shit. I don't need anything. I don't need any of these holes. You can cut this bracket off. You can cut those. I mean, get rid of all this shit.
What about over there? Are those for something specific? Those three?
No.
No? You want to just cut those?
Yeah, you can just cut it off.
What about that hole?
No, I don't need anything. Okay. So I'd like to get new emblems. I don't know if you guys can get it for me.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So just the new front emblem, new rear emblem, and the rear Supra badge. I'd like a new one. As far as the hood goes, I want the whole hood painted except for these vents. Leave these carbon. Please. By the way, I'm fucking talking to you like I'm ordering shit. That's not how I talk. I mean, everything I say, there's a please behind it. Believe me.
For right now, like, I want you to be like this. Obviously, usually, I mean, just for camera. Usually,
you should just tell you go fuck yourself.
No. Usually, I mean, I want this, and then usually I'll film our interaction like if we're just talking normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I'm gonna edit a bunch of shit, but like the way that I do my vlogs, it's all raw and fucking whatever, because that's just how I am, and I'm never gonna change.
Sometimes we'll just ramble and stuff, and I don't like, there's a time to like really get some of these details.
I got you. But yeah, so I want to leave these vents carbon 1, 2, 3, 4, and just paint this. Okay. What do you think?
Yeah. Because
making like a line right here is kind of whack.
No, I think we could do that. And then, but do you want to leave this line right here, like this?
Oh, this right here, huh?
I think that would look nice and clean. If you feel
oh fuck, right, I didn't think about that. Like leave this carbon too, these lines.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I would paint.
I forgot what I did on my Lambo.
I would paint this, all this, and then just leave that line.
So Oscar was suggesting leave these carbon just because it's more symmetrical. Because if you guys take a look, he was even mentioning this is not the same as this and not the same as this, and so it's gonna be a bitch. But ideally if anyone can do it, I think you guys can.
yeah.
And to be honest, I just want just these left carbon and the rest painted.
It's ultimately preference.
Yeah.
That's
my preference.
I think that's, you know, whatever your preference is. It's also good to get a couple other opinions. Maybe ask the vlog what they think and say, hey guys, what do you do? Should we leave just the vents masked up, or should we bring it up to here, expose a little bit more carbon fiber? It's just ideas. We want to hear some opinions and see what people think. But I think you can't go wrong either way.
You can't go wrong either way. I agree. I definitely want, these vents are not functional, so I like them fucking covered up.
Okay. Just painted everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But meaning like no vents.
Oh, you want to just fill it?
Yeah, fill it. So you could fill it however you want. You could either fill it in a way where these grooves still show, and fill this like flat or something, whatever, or whatever. I just want it filled. It looks like shit. Part I don't like and nobody likes is that they're not functional, and these vents look super weird on the side. It's just, yeah, we got to fill these in. Okay. You guys are gonna obviously line it all up, like make sure this all lined up and do whatever bodywork necessary to make sure it's all lined up perfectly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. So painted everything painted. Everything painted. We come back towards the rear. I'd like the same paint pattern where the carbon shows. Okay. Like the same style. All right. So if you can do it that same way, roughly, that's cool with me. All right. The whole wings carbon. Paint everything. So that's the outside. We talked about new emblems, paint everything. Damn, I don't want to go wide body. That's the problem. But if I did, it would be sick to make this functional.
That's definitely possible.
I know, it just...
The only thing you have to cut through the actual inner structure of the quarter panel.
The problem is I don't believe in wide bodies on JDM cars, bro. Like, I've been doing this...
Anti wide body?
I've been doing this since I was 15, bro. And like, I've done wide bodies like crazy on all these cars, everything. But what really stays the test of time is stock body, JDM, like 100%. Clean, you know? You can keep that shit forever. Yeah. And the problem is wide bodies look sick now, but in fucking 5 years, that wide body is gonna be outdated and that company's gonna have a newer one to match the times. And then the one, it's just, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay, let's go into the interior. This, I haven't 100% fully come to a decision yet. Because ideally I knew I wanted everything Alcantara. That's what we talked about, including the carpet. But I don't know if, maybe I'll pick your brain on it. Okay, so for sure, the whole center console, Alcantara. Yeah. And I think there's nutserts here. Okay. So you can just take it out and take the whole thing out. I think even the underside of this Alcantara, some sort of padding so it doesn't...
Alcantara doesn't really come back like that, so I would just put like some type of either a foam backing or a foil padding to actually, if you want it to be purposeful, because Alcantara is more for sound. It's not gonna give you better sound deadening or nothing like that. It's, okay. It's thin.
Then, yeah, so basically do something with the padding underneath. Okay. And then when you wrap over Alcantara, can we put a little pad on top of it so it's comfortable, or no? Like a little...
Do you want it to be underneath the Alcantara, or you want it separately, like a separate pad?
Well, underneath I
can put a piece of foam here to make like an armrest. Yeah. And then wrap over that, or we can make a separate armrest and then wrap it and put it on top.
No, I think the piece of foam would be nice. Yeah. Because what I'm thinking is my elbow's gonna go on this bitch. Yeah. See how we put these buttons? It's kind of a little raised. Obviously, I want
some foam work to make that look.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. And then so going Alcantara all the way up to, because I mean this we gotta, I think, wrap this shit too right here, bro, on the sides, so it doesn't look ugly. Yeah. Because remember the old panel. We're gonna have
to make something with that. Okay.
Something, whatever. And then same with this side. No, this side's fine. But yeah, so I basically want the center console Alcantara for sure. Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you want the sides of the console in Alcantara too, or you want to leave.
Yeah, right here. Yeah. Yeah, Alcantara. Okay. Yeah, for sure. So that way, this is like seamless. It kind of. Yeah. You know. Okay, let's do that. Let's do the bottom half. Like you said, Alcantara. Let's do the center console, Alcantara. Then if we're gonna go two-tone, let's do a little two-tone with the door panel too, instead of the whole door panel. So Alcantara, this, and this. Yeah. And you can even see it splits up right here. So Alcantara that, Alcantara this, Just gonna, you can refresh this so it looks nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Guys, no, this fucking camera keeps dying because it's getting hot. It's too fucking hot over here. They do the good shit. But anyway, so we decided a couple things. We're not gonna Alcantara the carpet. It's retarded. If I step on a piece of dog shit or something, it's stupid. So what we're gonna do to make it easier, you're just gonna make me a new cardboard panel that's flat, cut it out properly, not all ghetto, recarpet it, and the floor is gonna be done. We're gonna get some new interior pieces there. The headliner for sure is gonna be Alcantara, just because it looks good. Just to kind of go over this real quick. And we're just gonna, I think one of you guys in the comments suggested just Alcantara this, not the whole thing. I'm kind of doing a hybrid of that. We're just gonna Alcantara the bottom piece of the dash, keep the top. I think it's gonna look cleaner. Two-tone, I think, always looks more expensive than just everything Alcantara. So, yeah. You could take the seat belts off. I'm just gonna take those. I'll decide if I want to repaint this. Maybe when you take it out, you tell me, because I see the little chip right there.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I don't know.
Okay.
It still looks okay, but I mean, if I'm gonna repaint it,
painted or is it powder coated?
it's painted.
Okay.
Oscar said he's gonna put like a nice little foam area so my hand can get there, and then if just in case someone wants to fucking suck my dick, they can put their wrist right there, right?
They gotta be comfortable,
They
man.
have
You
to.
You gotta be a gentleman.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
What
And
kind
he's
of
even gonna put a boot here so I can fucking, you know. So that's what they do here, guys. They really take your ideas and they fucking make it the best that it's gonna be, and that's the beauty of this place. So yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Let's get a little tour of the shop. So you guys paint in the back right there? I'm just kidding.
Paint the toilet.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything here. We do paint, we do upholstery, we do body work.
Did TJ Hunt fart in this room?
He did. You want to get a good smell of it.
You need more protein, Teach.
It burns the nose hair.
You need more protein, Teach.
I feel like we always have a Supra.
Okay, so you guys know exactly what you're doing here. This guy got a 2J2 or no?
No. You're gonna actually be providing us a very special paint.
Yes.
Right? We won't talk about the name or anything like that, but I think it's like pink or something.
Yeah,
like that.
it's close.
You know, Mark.
Pussy pink.
You see the
Pussy
colors.
pink.
You see the colors that he likes. You know?
Pussy pink, bro.
Yeah,
It's nice.
Yeah, I like that.
This is the 510 I saw you guys put on your IG.
This is, 510 that is actually gonna get ready to go home tomorrow.
Nice.
So they're gonna go put the motor back in, then they'll bring it back. We'll do the polishing and we'll get it all ready to go. You know.
You guys shave the bay and all that shit on this?
This is actually not a shaved bay. This is just the
Factory like
painted,
this?
Yeah. It was a lot worse.
It looks kind of shaved.
It was it had like some dings and dents, but this is actually the stock shape.
Sick.
You know, a shave is like you're getting rid of all these dimples. See, this is all the factory stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So when you shave...
It looks clean though.
Exactly, and that's what he kind of wanted. He didn't want to go too far from the factory stuff, you know? So, like when
you guys painted that black?
Yeah, that's just trim black. This...
I wonder if I should do that shit on mine.
Yeah, I usually would.
Okay, good, do it.
To clean it up,
do it, yeah. Big operation going on over here. Where does TJ grow his weed?
I think he grows that out in Escondido.
In the back? Oh, okay.
Not here.
Not here? Oh, okay.
No drugs here.
Ah, but it's not a drug, bro. It's just plants.
This is not a grove.
Hold on, how do you know I meant marijuana weed? I just meant weeds.
Oh, weeds.
Yeah, like, you know, like weeds.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see what's going on over here. Huh? No, I'm just kidding.
This is a side drive.
This is where all the dead bodies are at?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we can't show you too much of that.
Yeah, that's... Guys, they were alive at some point. Everyone's been waiting a minute for me to paint my shit. I want to get my shit on the road. It was already on the road and we just wanted to make more power, do crazy shit. I mean, so I'm super excited. You're the final touch to...
It's crazy, man. I've been following the build for a while now. And I was like, damn, somebody had the balls to do it.
Yeah, it was working. We drove it.
I
like,
know, I've seen it.
There's no problem.
I've seen it, yeah.
But yeah, we just did... It's just gonna be so much better now. So, and you guys are gonna, I think I'm in the right place. Yeah. All right, brother, it was a pleasure meeting you, man. Awesome. I'm really looking forward to this shit. And I'm actually looking forward to you guys hitting that subscribe button. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need it for the channel. You think I can pay for this shit all on my own? Can't do it. I'm gonna let me hide the chain real quick. I need you guys to hit that subscribe button for your boy. And I will keep you guys posted on this. When the paint comes, when everything comes, you guys are gonna be the first ones to know about it. I will definitely catch you guys on the next one. Peace.